with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So I'm running on 2 days no sleep. I left Perth with no sleep because I ended up going to sleep at about 6 a.m. that day, and then I had to check out at 11. I had a couple of hours, all right, but that wasn't enough. I thought I'd sleep on the plane because it was actually 4 hours on the way back. I don't know what that's about. Fighting the wind or some shit like that. And I was crunched in between a couple of big bogans, so I got no sleep on the plane. And then by the time I got home, it was almost 1 o'clock, and I made a bad tactical error, which was I had a double shot coffee before I recorded the podcast last night. And then I couldn't sleep. And by the time it hit 6:30 a.m., my son came in. So I spoke to him. We all got up. And then I just haven't slept since. And now we're here. So it's 2 days. And the Boyle is fucking battling. And it's like 40 fucking degrees, it feels like here. Sydney heat is brutal. It's so fucking muggy. I just haven't stopped sweating. So it's reality time, and I'm going back to work on Monday. The boss gave us a fucking message. He said, "Are you back?" And I'm like, "I'll be back Monday." I'm kind of keen, actually. Money-wise, I'm pretty keen, but also, like, I need to get a little bit of a routine happening. I let it fall to shit real quickly. I don't know whether that's because I knew this was just going to be a holiday and then I was going back to work. But I obviously haven't progressed enough to just like quit my job and think I'm going to do stuff during the day. I keep pushing the fucking time I go to sleep back. It starts off at 12 and then it's 3 and then it's 5 and then I'm doing all-nighters and it's like fucking hell. And when you don't have to get up, it's very hard to get up. But honestly, it was good to get that isolation in Perth. I just had the curtains pulled, the aircon on, and I was just reading all day, every day. I would get up, go for a coffee, get a feed, come back to the room, read a little bit. It was just great. I haven't had that full solo alone vibe for that long in, I don't know, probably a month. Who knows? I can't remember. I probably get it more than most parents, to be honest with you, but maybe I need it more than most parents. Maybe I've designed my life so I can crowbar in some isolation every now and then. Designed my life is a very big stretch. But I have sort of designed it in a way where we do have a little bit more freedom. So my wife is sort of sick of her corporate job at the moment. And I'm like, well, we don't have a mortgage we have to pay. It's just rent. It's expensive. Like, the rent's fucked, but it's not crazy. It's not like fucking both of us have to be working all the time. I can spend this little period working and you can try something else. Move out of the corporate. She wants to become a chef. She wants to start a little fucking Indian restaurant or something. But I'm like, you're not going to be able to do that unless you start working in a restaurant. So I'm like, just get in a restaurant. Just do some fucking kitchen hand work. Do something. As long as you're in there and you're figuring shit out, then you can fucking start going over. But if you're not enjoying the corporate shit, then fucking fuck it. Leave it to the man. I'll fucking waterproof the shit out of something. I'll fucking waterproof anything to keep this family afloat. You need something waterproofed? I'll fucking do whatever I need to. I'll cover it in vinyl. I'll patch it up. Don't worry. My fucking waterproofing skills will put fucking food on every cunt's plate. But she's got like this Indian mentality where like you've got to have like a corporate job or whatever. I don't know what the fuck the Indian mentality is. Half of them are like hardcore entrepreneurs. They'll just open a shop anywhere and just ride it out to the bitter end. And the other half are like, no, you need to be with a big corporation, working a corporate job. And the other half are like, you've got to become a doctor. You've got to have a good job if you're Indian. That's the main thing. Unless you're a poor Indian in India. Well, they still work. They still hustle. Everyone hustles in India. Anyway, that's what I said to him. Like, give it up. Who gives a shit? I quit my jobs at a drop of a hat for no reason. You quit yours. I couldn't care less if you have a job or not. Just lounge around the house for a little while. If it's stressing you out and it's driving you insane, I say fuck it. At least if she goes and gets a restaurant job and learns to like chef a little bit or something, at least then if she doesn't like it, she can say, I tried it and it also sucked. But that's when the problems arise. It's when you're waterproofing and that sucks, and you do comedy and that also sucks. The only thing you really do enjoy doing is the 3.5-minute podcast you do once a day. You know what I mean? Like, fucking, sometimes it's not good to chase your dreams because if you find out the dream isn't what you want, then you're left with nothing. Sometimes it's good just to have that fantasy as like a relief valve. Like, oh, fuck, I hate this corporate job. Oh, I'd love to become a chef. And you just daydream about it and it releases the pressure. And then you just go back to your corporate job. But maybe just hold off for a few weeks until I get back from Spain, hey? From my 2 weeks in Spain that I'm going on in fucking about a month. No, it's a little bit longer. It's about 6 weeks. So yeah, I need to fucking tell work about that as well. Anyway, fucking, it's all happening. I just need to drag out this fucking awake time for another 3 or 4 hours. If I can go to sleep at about 8 o'clock and then just sleep for 12 hours, I'll be fucking loving life. I just smashed another double shot coffee, but fucking, once this initial buzz wears off, it'll just be like crash. Anyway, fucking, that'll do it for today. I feel like there should be something in between that. That'll do it for today, and I'll see you the fuck later. That'll do it for today. Enjoy yourself. Relax. Don't do it. And I'll see you the fuck later.